And 10 minutes on the clock. All right, so it is day 24, May 25th. It is 11:42, so we're cutting it close. Today, as far as our update goes, we didn't post a video, yeah. So I finished a video, and then we took pictures of a thumbnail for a troubleshooting video with this. And if you haven't seen part 1 of this video, go watch it. And as you can see, I have a guest today. My lovely, beautiful wife.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, we're just killing time, trying to get the video done. Need to go to bed, and that's pretty much it. She made a video today, filmed a video.
Yeah, it's for thrifting. Definitely not part of his channel thing, but you know, hopefully it will work. We'll find out.
So she got to mess around with DaVinci for the first time and start editing, chopping up film.
It was super intimidating. It became a little easier, especially with his help.
Yeah, it's rough, but it is what it is. If you're gonna make YouTube videos, you gotta edit, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot going on. The troubleshooting video, and then the thumbnail will be done today. I already actually have it set as unlisted, but we don't have the thumbnail done yet, so it's not posted. So it'll be posted tomorrow.
But that is a thumbnail that we were just taking pictures of?
Yeah.
Okay. Those will be fun.
I'm looking forward to seeing those.
Yeah. So anyway, but then after that, all that's left is getting the graphics card for this computer, and then the white build is done, and on to the next chapter, which we're not really prepared for, but we'll figure out what video we're gonna do.
I think he's got a few things in the works. He's just kind of nervous on doing them, but I think they'll be good. He just has to like talk himself into doing it.
We shall see. It's gonna be a long video. We still have 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Wow.
I know, they're rough, huh? 10
are.
minutes, I know.
How do you do it? How do you find what to talk about?
It's hard. I usually just talk about my day.
Well,
But then I run out of stuff to talk about, and then I'm like, okay, well that's it. And then I usually have a bunch of time left, and then it's like, okay, well, anyway. So then I talk about something, and then usually at some point I get caught up in actually chatting about something. All of a sudden I look down and my alarm's about to go off. I was like, oh, there we go. So yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I can ask you a few questions about your 30-day challenge and find out what you think is the most difficult part about it so far.
This right here.
And just finding out what to talk about
Yeah,
for 10 minutes.
talking
right?
for 10 minutes, exactly.
Let's see, what would be another question?
And wanting to do it.
What do you like the most about it?
Makes it easier to talk to the camera.
Yeah.
Honestly, I saw a huge benefit. It was really hard in the very beginning, talking to the camera. It was hard doing this. As you saw the bloopers of my first video, it was super hard. And I don't know, after doing this for just a few days, it just got easier to talk to the camera.
Yeah.
One of the things I realize is that I'm now talking too much to the camera, or I feel like I'm talking to YouTube. And so like when I did that troubleshooting video, what I felt like I should have done is to like act like I was making the video for like Eli or my dad. And I think it would have been more personalized and it would have been better. But instead it's almost like I'm doing it just for YouTube. And then that kind of takes away from the whole point I wanted to do it. And I just noticed that when I was talking to the camera, editing the video today. Right? It's like, okay, well, yeah, I could talk to the camera, but I feel like I'm not talking. It doesn't feel very personal, you know? It feels like I'm reading a script, even though I wasn't even reading a script. So.
Yeah, I do kind of get that vibe a little bit too, but at the same time, I think you've been doing a really good job. I enjoy watching your videos.
Thank you.
I like listening to you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always find interesting things to talk about.
Not always, but...
You always say that, but you really do find interesting things. And when you do find something that you like, you go into it so hard.
I know. I'm super deep into YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Super deep. I've been obsessively consuming YouTube content and making YouTube content.
Yeah. It definitely is challenging. Like, even making the video that I did today, I don't like talking to the camera. And I'm sure that even in this video, you can kind of get that vibe. It's difficult. I don't want to, talk to the camera, but at the same time, it's like talking to the people, the people's faces, the camera at this moment. But, like you were saying, it's like...
See, stop focusing on talking to the people, right? And think about talking to Fiona, or talking to Eli, or talking to my dad, or talking to your mom, right? Yeah. And I think that's what I want to start doing more.
Well then, hi Mom.
I know, my mom's gonna watch. Hi Mom.
I hope your trip was amazing. We love and miss you guys.
But yeah, so now that I'm slightly better at talking on the camera, I think I'm gonna adjust and start trying to talk to somebody.
Yeah. So. Even just that moment, it does feel a whole lot more easy. And maybe I should think that I'm talking to my favorite people too.
So I watched a YouTube strategist today, and what's funny is she actually reiterated something I've already learned, where she said, like, figure out your target audience and like exactly who they are. And so she had it narrowed down. She's like, my person who I'm talking to and making video for is Ashley, and she's a 22-year-old who just got out of college. She was broke and passionate, but like kind of lazy, and like literally like named off like her like thing. And so she's like, when I make a video, I'm making a video for her. And that's her target audience, because there's so many versions of her. And then she turned and she's like, that'd be funny if there's actually an Ashley who that matches. And I was like, hey, that's me.
I bet you they're 100%.
I know. And so anyways, that's what I need to do, right? And I already do that, right? Like, or the concept is, trying to target, performance without spending money and stuff. That's why I'm not super happy with the white build, but at least I'm getting a bunch of random content off of it, and it's giving me videos. And...
yeah, you've got some more content coming up. You should definitely be recording the conversations with the seller. I mean, that would be something.
Yeah. I could talk about the conversation at least, yeah.
And the fact that he's actually willing to even communicate at this point,
I know.
that is amazing in itself.
Yeah, well, it'll be amazing if something happens, right? Like, until then, I don't know. We'll see. I would like him to come through. It'd be cool if he hits me up. Oh, my uncle happens to have another white 3070.
And maybe it's an even better white graphics.
No, if it was like a 3080 or something. Yeah. Like, oh, he has a 3080 white.
Let me give you this instead, because I made you delay your video, and I know how much that needs.
For the tube.
For the tube.
Yeah.
Did you notice this looks like a burnt marshmallow?
Yeah, I did notice that when I was cooking it.
What are you? You're like, Did you get a craving for marshmallows when you were doing it?
No.
Good.
I got a craving to burn it more though.
Yeah, I feel like it needs more burn.
I know. It needs to be more charred to give that more vibe. Like, it just barely, it almost looks like just dirty.
You almost need like one of those Ain't Care walls, but with computer parts instead.
Where I just thrash them for videos.
Yes,
I know.
Remember,
I want to do the video of like taking a baseball bat to a computer, a short, right?
Should.
And
I've got a perfect one over there.
It has valuable stuff in it and it works. I want like a broken computer, but then I want to set it up to where like I have a good computer or something running a monitor, so it looks like I'm gaming and something happens, like I died, and then I just get up and take a baseball bat and boom, right to my computer. And then I can short out of it. It'd be hilarious.
Find something at like a storage auction.
I know. We could probably go to Goodwill and find a cheap computer or something.
We should look.
That'd be funny.
That would be.
See, look at once you get chatting about something, the time goes away. So
that went by way too quick.
Yep.
Well,
all right, that's it. See you guys tomorrow. Day 24 done. And I'm out. Bye.